Philadelphia, this is Brittney O'Rourke, your host for Music Talk Radio Show. Today, I want you to know this segment is brought to you by the Publicity and Advertising Division of American Advertising Services. For free advertising help, please call 484-562-0060. Again, that's 484-562-0060. And I just want you to know that today, I have with me, standing 5'8.5", rocking beautiful Tom Ford sunglasses, covering her beautiful green eyes, perfectly manicured nails, rocking a black leather sleeve jacket with a dazzling gold tweed vest, accented, right? Gold and black 7 pants, fitting her figure so perfectly. All from Saks Fifth, if you will. Black spiked Christian Louboutins, David Yurman bracelets, Black Diamond Crush Michael Kors watch. I have with me today, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kelli Walters.
Hello, everyone. What an introduction.
Hi, Kelli.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Awesome, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know Kelli Walters, that's perfectly fine with me and with her, too. She is the one and only, the big dog at Wilhelmina Modeling Agency. And we are so happy to have you here today, Kelli.
Thank you. This is an honor. It's exciting.
It is exciting, and you look so gorgeous.
Thank you.
You've modeled in your lifetime, too.
Yes.
Tell me about that. What's your background, Kelli? Are you from Philly?
No, actually, I'm a little bit from everywhere.
A little bit from everywhere?
Yeah. Miami is where I made my grand entrance into modeling.
Nice.
Was on Miami Vice a couple of times. Background stuff, fun.
She's been modest.
Yeah, I was 19 at the time, and I just walked into these opportunities, scouted on the beach. Was a dancer, ballet, tap, lyrical, which led into runway modeling. I picked it up very quickly, and I had a blast. You know, I walked for Donna Karan, I walked for Versace, I walked for Guess. I had a great time. The year and a half that I spent in Miami was very well worth it because it gave me my reason to continue, and my passion in life came from that. Wow.
What brought you to Philly? Was it school?
I'm not originally from Philadelphia. I am from Pennsylvania, central Pennsylvania area, and lived in Boston for a while, worked in New York a little bit with the agencies there, and I ended up here because Wilhelmina brought me the opportunity to become a part of the Wilhelmina network, and Wilhelmina, the headquarters in New York, called me and said, we're expanding across the country. We would like you to be a part of this, and we think you're the best agent in Pennsylvania to handle this.
Wow.
So that's how this happened. And we started it in where I'm from, which is the Harrisburg area, and then it migrated to Philadelphia. It's been here for the last 4 years, and we're rocking and rolling. We're placing models, we're placing actors. Kids are doing incredibly well. It's been a blessing, a true blessing.
What an honor. It sounds like one. Wow. That's crazy. So Wilhelmina, you guys, this is a very familiar name. Don't play. You know Wilhelmina Models. You know the brand. You know what they do and how they do it. It's right here in Philly. And if you will, plug in a website for us so they'll know just how nice you guys. It's a very sexy website, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, I just love it. So give us the website really quick, Kelli.
It is Wilhelmina, spelled WILHELMINA, Wilhelmina, Philadelphia, all spelled out, .com.
Very nice, very nice. Make sure you check it out. I know there are thousands and thousands and thousands of aspiring models and actresses as well. You guys cast for acting as well, correct?
Correct.
Absolutely. So make sure that you go onto the website, check it out, register, see what's going on. Wilhelmina is always doing something, and they're doing it big. Let's brag a little bit about this Philly fashion show, if we can, Miss Kelli. Tell me your affiliation with that. Did you have a lot of models in it? What was the experience like?
Absolutely. I mean, every year we have the college shows, which are fantastic, Drexel and more. We also have Philly Fashion Fest that just happened, as well as Philly Fashion Week. We had a lot of models walking in. I think more than half were from Wilhelmina. And the reason for that is we put a lot of extra attention into our models, whether it's for print, where we're teaching them how to move in front of the camera, or whether it's runway, where they're actually learning from an amazing runway coach how to move in front of an audience, you know, how to work it, you know, how to utilize the accessories they have. So our girls, when they go out, and guys, are extra prepared for the opportunity at hand.
So you're not a school.
No,
you don't have
not.
Classes.
No.
You actually bring in professionals.
Correct.
As like workshops.
Correct.
How often do you guys do that?
It depends on the season. On Wednesday evenings, we have free runway coaching. And again, that's free.
Wow.
For anyone who's signed with Wilhelmina, it's a part of what we do. It's our service. On the weekends, we bring in an amazing acting coach. He's phenomenal. His name's Aaron Marcus, and he comes in on Sundays and he works with our actors.
Wow.
So we try to keep everything in-house because the bottom rule is it's quality control.
Wow, that's good. That's good. Quality controlled.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah, because we're preparing these people for amazing opportunities and we're competing with the New York market. So the models and actors from Philadelphia have to keep on that level of thinking.
Of course.
That even though they're from Philly, they are competing against New York City. So, the biggest city in the country.
Right, especially in fashion, right?
And we're rocking it. So
I love it. I love it. So do you find that you have this some of the same models in the Philly Fashion Week? I mean, I'm sorry, in the Philly Fashion Show? Or do you have like new talent that you put out there like, okay, you're ready, go for it? Are they nervous? How do you prepare them? How does it go?
They're always nervous.
As they should be. It's a big deal.
They are. They're always nervous. We go through mock interviews at the agency before we send them out. We try to help prepare them and tell them what the client's probably going to ask or what they can expect to be asked, and then what the proper response is. Because a lot of girls, especially when they go to New York, the biggest reason why they fail is, number one, they're not used to that level of dealing with the city. And number two, they're just not prepared mentally.
Yeah.
You look at a girl and she's got perfect measurements and perfect height and perfect skin, but what's going on inside? Because the inside is what really makes you successful.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So that's what we're trying to do, is help them prepare the inside, give them confidence, self-esteem, tell them they can do this. I always tell my models if I see them, which when I go to these shows, no one really knows who I am. I'm in the background. I'm in the audience. And if I get a chance to go backstage, I do. And I always tell the girls, listen, failure is not an option.
Ooh.
And they look at me and they smile and they laugh and they know I'm being serious.
Wow.
But at the same time, it gives them that I'm here in the audience rooting for you.
That's right.
You've been prepared up to this point and you're ready to get out there and rock the runway. To do it.
Absolutely. Wow. That's awesome. That's good pressure. That's good pressure.
Exactly.
Wow. 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 Let's talk about some success that you have over here. You've brought us comp cards of gorgeous faces from babies and the children to beautiful redheads. We've got gorgeous, gorgeous pictures here. Let's talk about some of the success that they have and are continuing to experience with Wilhelmina right now.
Well, today,
Who's this guy, Craig Spells? Who's that guy? He's hot.
He is hot. He was in 17 magazine hottest guys issue.
What?
And yes, and he's also been in the National Aeropostale campaigns on their bags and their banners. And when you walk into Aeropostale, he's up there.
Wow.
So he's done really well. He also signed, he started with us. We found him, developed him. He got signed to the New York office as well as to the Miami office.
Stop right there. Okay. So people don't understand that. How can you be signed to this, and this, and this, and this? Okay, can you break down and explain like how that goes? Like I can be signed to Wilhelmina, New York and Wilhelmina, Miami because I travel. My family's in Miami, but I live in New York. Like that's true, right?
Correct. Exactly.
It's not a conflict of interest, if you will.
Right. Exactly. The more agents you have working for you, the better your chances are of success and stardom.
Makes sense.
So you want to have an agent in every market.
Right.
Yeah.
So is there, what is the main difference between an exclusive and non-exclusive contract?
Exclusive means you would only work for Wilhelmina and you can't work for another agency within that market. And it makes sense, and people don't understand why Wilhelmina does that. And the biggest reason is because if you have a client and all of the other agencies are submitting the same talent, then it gets hard.
Crazy. Yeah.
Then it's hard for the client to say, well, who should I call? Should I call this agency or that agency or that? Because they're all represented by all the agencies.
Right. So when you get there and you're in front of the casting director, okay, who are you represented by? Wilhelmina or the other guy? Like
exactly.
Who represents you, kid?
Exactly.
Right? Gotcha.
And that's the one thing that was different that we brought to the Philadelphia market is that we brought the same rules and regulations from the New York office into Philadelphia. That if you're signed with Wilhelmina Philly, you're with Wilhelmina Philly.
Yeah.
And it's been a great experience overall. For I would say we get so many letters of appreciation. It's so nice from our talent saying thank you for such a great open call. Even if I don't get selected, I had such a wonderful experience.
Wow. Look at that. That's awesome.
It's really important because even if they don't get selected, at least we hope they learned something during that time and that they had a great time. I mean, what girl doesn't like to walk on the runway?
I'm telling you, it's fun.
With the hopping music. And
oh, yes.
People are all into it.
Yeah, you feel like the woman.
Exactly.
woman on that stage.
Absolutely. And the men look pretty darn good, too.
Oh, yeah, of course. They don't even need it. They know they're hot. Like, you can tell them anything, right? I love it. I love it. So you're saying that even those that don't necessarily get a call back, they still walk away with the feel of, you know what, maybe next year.
Exactly.
So you guys provide pretty good service, I would believe.
Absolutely. That's number one to us.
Really?
Customer service with our models as well as customer service with our clients is extremely important.
Okay. So you brought somebody in here with you. Who is this hot guy right here? What's his name?
His name is Jim, and he is my assistant in the office.
Hey, Jim.
Hi, thanks so much for having us.
Yay, thank you for being here. This is awesome. So every day with Kelli Walters, I'm sure it's an adventure.
It's absolutely fabulous.
I can tell she is fabulous just by the little time that I've spent with her. I'm like, wow, I could learn a lot.
It's been a great experience.
That's awesome. So tell me about you being in the office and what you've experienced. Let's just pretend Kelly's not even here. Let's pretend she'll never hear this interview. Let's be real. At Wilhelmina, let's talk about the atmosphere and you walk in. Well, is it kind of intimidating? When you first started with the company, matter of fact, let's bring it all the way back to there. When you first came in, was it kind of like, okay.
Walking into the doors, it's absolutely fabulous. The candles, the television, and the music, and the runway. People who come in, you just get a sense of a warm, inviting atmosphere.
Nice.
And with everybody that works in the agency, you just get a family aspect and a feel for it.
That's something I never hear.
A great team effort from all aspects.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Like a family-oriented type of feel.
Absolutely. Everyone's so warm and inviting and friendly. And any questions you have, we hope to answer them.
Wow. Yeah. So what's your background? How did you get involved?
I went to school for public relations and communications.
Awesome.
And applied about a year ago.
Nice.
And have been working with Kelli and the team at Wilhelmina now for a little over a year.
Wow. Where'd you go to school?
We went to Immaculata University.
Nice. Where is it?
It's located outside of the city in the suburbs near like Westchester area.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you got your education, came on to the city, like, let's do this.
Absolutely. Ready for it.
So awesome. 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 I love it. Well, you guys, we're going to take a quick break. And in just a few minutes, we'll be back with Miss Kelli and Jim and talk a little bit more about what Wilhelmina has going on.
Into rock and roll? Then visit Philadelphia's Hard Rock Cafe. Enjoy the huge menu and especially view the memorabilia. There's the legendary Jim Morrison jacket acquired from Danny Sugarman, manager of The Doors. Then see the guitar that John Mayall created. He played with Eric Clapton. Elton John's Uncle Sam costume. Shakira's leather pants. The list goes on. Memorabilia from Jimi Hendrix and Joan Jett. Come in for lunch or dinner or enjoy a cocktail at the Hard Rock Cafe Bar. The Hard Rock Cafe, 12th and Market Streets in Philadelphia. It's an experience. Also hosting corporate events, social gatherings, bar and bat mitzvahs. Hard Rock Cafe is COOL, cool. 12th and Market Street, 215-238-0639, 215-238-0639, 12th and Market Street in Philadelphia.
We're a Philadelphia advertising agency, American Advertising Services, and our job is to create solutions for your business problems. Do you want more customers, more sales for your products or business services? American Advertising has helped many, many area companies, large ones, small ones, family-owned firms just like yours. If you are in business and serious, make American Advertising your advertising agency. Per job assignments welcomed. American Advertising Services. We are serious about helping your business.
American Advertising Services is located at 29 Bala Avenue, Bala Cynwyd, PA 19004. 29 Bala Avenue, Bala Cynwyd, PA 19004. You can call them at 484-562-0060, 484-562-0060, 484-562-0060. It's new, a grand music venue in the heart of the main line. Now open, see the schedule of performances at www.ardmoremusichall.com. The venue is located at the legendary 23 East Lancaster Avenue address in Ardmore, once known for its musical talent. Free parking nearby. For full information and tickets, see their webpage at ardmoremusichall.com. That's ardmoremusichall.com or call 610-649-8389, 610-649-8389. 649-8389. That webpage again, ardmoremusichall.com.
Are you having a holiday get-together or celebration? Music can make your event. Call Music at 484-562-0067. Allow them to provide the music, a DJ, a band. Musicians are individuals, choir, or gospel. Call Music at 484-562-0067. Again, that's 484-562-0067.
The major holidays are almost upon us. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, and New Year's. Are you prepared for your holiday party events and other needs? Call Whims for Rent. They are a professional event planning company and can package your entire business or personal holiday event, or simply provide specific needs. They provide entertainment such as DJs or three-piece bands, Christmas carol choirs, or even Santa Claus. Other entertainment possibilities include walk-around magicians, fortune tellers, or look-alike celebrities. They aid large corporate events, smaller business attractions, and family affairs. Just tell them your goals. For a free consultation and free ideas, contact Whims for Rent at 484-562-0067. Again, that's 484-562-0067. They are located at 29 Bala Ave in Bala Cynwyd, Pennsylvania, or visit them on the web at www.phillybizmedia.com.
The internet today is a must for businesses and organizations to represent themselves. A must. For the generations of business owners who did not have the advantage of an internet education beginning in grade school, there is basic help. Call American Advertising Services at 484-562-0060. Our organization of marketing personnel, traditional and IT, will set up basic internet advertising aids for your business or organization at a modest fee. Basics. No big deals, no big costs, just basics. Plus a free Get to Know Your Goals meeting. Call American Advertising Services at 484-562-0060. That's 484-562-0060. Be with it, or else you will be out of it. Again, call American Advertising Services at 484-562-0060.
Need a speaker for your business meeting, organization, social group? Need a speaker who is entertaining, informative, or both? Need a speaker who is an authority on a subject close to your interests? We provide them. We are this region's Speakers Bureau. Call us at 484-562-0067. 484-562-0067.
And we're back. I got Kelli Walters talking about her awards that she's winning every year. Philly, this is insane. National. It's a national ordeal. Agency of the Year. She's won 4 years in a row. And guess what? They've only been in business in Philly for 4 years. That means they win every year. Hello. Wilhelmina Models, stand up and stand proud. Kelli.
Yes, we represent, that's for sure.
You got me so excited about this thing. That's crazy.
We're preparing right now. We're in the process of preparing our best models, our best actors to go and compete again on October 31st on Carnival cruise ships. It's a national convention. They decided to hold it on a cruise ship versus holding it in a resort because it was fine, but the cruise is a lot more fun.
It is.
And we walk away with awards and trophies, and people get scholarships to go to like the New York Film Academy.
Wow.
Last time we had 3 of our actors get $10,000 scholarships to the New York Film Academy.
And they were right here in Philly. Right from Philly.
Yes.
You guys, this is real. Like, we're not making this stuff up. You're crazy if you're not signing with Wilhelmina Models and you really want to be a model. Like, this is insane. How do you even qualify to be Agency of the Year?
Oh, man. Lots of preparation, lots of time involved in getting our girls and our guys and our kids like to the best competitive level that they can be before they step on that ship. But the bottom line is, and I tell everyone this, have fun.
That's it. I say that. Have a good
fun.
time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the best thing you bring to your organization or to anything is your energy.
Right. Absolutely.
And when we look at models on the runway, we're not just looking at measurements and height and face. We're looking at their energy presence. Mm-hmm. And that is so important.
Wow. So do the judges come from all over the world?
Yes, they do. They come from Europe. They come from Japan.
Wow.
They come from LA and Dallas and Miami and New York and Chicago. They come from everywhere.
This is a big deal. So you've really got to be on your A game because you have so many models that you represent. You got to be on your A game to even be qualified to even go compete. Is that right?
Exactly. You have to be selected by the president. Yes.
Wow. That's a big deal.
It is, and it's a lot of fun.
Wow. Wilhelmina, we've got a lot that we need to squeeze in. So Wilhelmina has a lot going on. You guys have another casting call coming up, correct?
Correct.
Tell me about it. When is that? October?
It's October 19th, which is a Saturday. You want to be there at 1:30 to check in. Open calls at 2. It usually takes approximately 2 hours. Children and actors want to come at 3:30. We start at 4. And bring a snapshot. You do not have to be a top-notch professional model to do this. And if you go to our website, there's directions on there and instructions on the open call process. So you would submit pictures. We review the pictures. We review what you sent us. And then we send you an actual invitation to come. You print out the invitation and bring that with you.
Very, very nice. It's different. It's very
Absolutely.
different. It's not like a cattle call, right?
Exactly. We look at every single person that submits before they get an invitation.
How do you calm them down? You know, the girls that come in and they're gorgeous, but they're terrified because they've never done this before. How do you guys, okay, babe, just chill. It's okay.
Well, we have our ambassadors, our greeters at the front door. We have our girls that work for us who have a really nice way about them. They're very nurturing. They're very calm in themselves.
Oh, wow.
So I really think it's if you're nervous and you're a bundle of nerves, you're going to give that to everyone else.
You do.
So it's important to have that front line that's very calm and welcoming and smile.
Right.
Just smile.
Right. It's
and
that
it
simple.
calms everyone down. When they get to the front door, they're welcome. They're measured, of course. We measure them. They register. They go into the open call room. It's lights, action, camera, music's pumping, a video of Wilhelmina's playing. And so before we even start the process, we try to give them a good time.
Absolutely, which is very, very important. So you guys have a lot of castings that you're doing right now because there's a lot of auditions going on. So let's talk about that for a minute. Are there any big auditions going on in Philly? Or is it just you sending people to New York right now? What's going on?
Right now, what we're doing is we're casting for a movie, Richard Gere film that's coming to Philadelphia. So we're in the process of doing that.
Oh, wow.
Also today, as we speak, we have a person who has booked the Mercedes-Benz national commercial in New York City. Wow. So also Reebok and Nike going on today. Men's Speed Stick national ad, someone booked today. And those are just the bookings. So we have about 100 to 200 castings per day.
Wow.
So you have to realize that the booker's job, and they're all the agency right now.
Yes.
They have to get our talent to the auditions. Right. So that's actually a quite an undertaking because they got to know where they're going to, what they need to bring. If they're an actor, they need their sides. Sometimes they won't have their sides. It'll be a cold read. Right. You got to know the rate of pay, where it's going to be broadcast, what it is, whether it's a TV commercial, industrial film, whatever. So there's a lot of communication that goes into before you even get the job.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
People don't know that when they're not in it, so that's good that you explained that. Did I understand correctly that there is a girl that is a model of yours that just got paid like $15,000?
Yes.
What?
Yes, we have that happen quite often, especially with Takara.
Quite often. Excuse me.
We are a non-union. Wilhelmina is non-union, and for actors out there, they know what that means. So the non-union commercial that she books, it's $15,000, and she's done incredibly well. I mean, she's gotten 3 of these over the period of time she's been with us. So that's not bad for a morning.
Wow. So who's the person that's booking her for this stuff? Is it?
Oh, ESPN, Coors Light.
Wow.
Valley Forge Casinos.
Wow.
She's also been on Sprout. She's on TV Land, a L'Oreal ad on TV Land.
She's a beautiful girl.
Yes, she is. She's awesome. Also, Kelli Taylor is another one of our really great models. She's also just come on board as one of our bookers, but she was booking every single week for the last 2 to 3 years that we've been here. Wow. She was such a strong model. And she was such a great role model to our models that it was the time for her to come on as management.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she actually works for Wilhelmina now.
Exactly.
For Wilhelmina, not represented by.
Right.
But now employed by.
Yes. She's one of our bookers.
That's a big deal.
Yes.
That's a really big deal.
Yeah.
That speaks very high. That says a lot about Wilhelmina Models.
Thank
the company itself. To say, I was a model and now I just want to work for you. That's big. That's so big. Wow. I love it. I love it. So this is Music Talk. And most of the time, I'm interviewing CEOs and music directors, people in the business of music. So, if you will, for our last 4 minutes, thanks a lot, Tony. He's only giving us 4 more minutes, Kelli.
Okay. I'm ready.
So, tell me about your experience in regards to casting for music videos. Is it a totally different type of thing? Is it all of them have to dance? Can they just be hot and sit in the car with the guy singing? Like, how does that go?
Yes, all of the above.
All of the above.
And in the breakdowns, it will say that, like, the model does not have to have dancing experience. We're looking for, a Victoria's Secret type model, or yes, we're looking for a dancer. So it will list everything that the model has to be really good at before we even, send them in.
Right.
Yeah, because we don't want to waste their time. We don't want to waste the model's time. So,
of course.
Yeah, the fit's got to be perfect.
Absolutely. So you do not have to be a dancer to be in a music video.
Correct.
You can be an actress.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Has there been a music video that you guys have done recently?
I would have to call my bookers. I know we have done several lately, especially for the rap and the R&B.
Really?
There's been quite a few things going on. Yeah, there's some new artists coming up in the business.
Wow. And they're calling Wilhelmina.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Very nice. Very nice. So they've seen some work that you guys have done.
Exactly.
That's a big deal.
Exactly.
So explain just a little bit about Wilhelmina itself. Wilhelmina is one company, but they're all over. There's Wilhelmina Miami, Wilhelmina Orlando, Wilhelmina LA, Wilhelmina New York, and you are Wilhelmina PA.
Correct.
So you guys are all connected.
Exactly.
Like you can call up New York and say, hey, you guys, we've got something going on, da-da-da. And they're like, okay, we'll send some models down. However it goes, right?
Exactly.
Awesome.
And we've signed to this date now 27 models between New York, LA, and Miami since we first opened.
Wow.
And the best analogy to use so people can understand what that means, it's like recruiting someone for the NFL, okay? Going to that level is the NFL.
Wow.
So, being with Wilhelmina Philadelphia is like college football. It's like playing for Penn State, Ohio State. Okay. And then when it comes for recruitment, if you make it, if you're 1 in 1,000, boom, You're in New York. Yeah, exactly.
Wow. That's such a good description. That makes so much sense.
Exactly.
So Philly prepares you for the big dogs.
Exactly.
I love it.
That's our job.
I love it. And right now, you guys, they're looking for plus size models, believe it or not. You are qualified. Don't doubt yourself. They need plus size models right now, 18 and over.
Correct.
Right? And you're looking at sizes 12, 14, 16.
And 18.
And 18. Awesome. Also, they need some Asian and Hispanic women between, get this, you guys, the ages of 30 and 50 years old. You're never too old for TV. Hello, have you looked at the TV lately? You can be an old lady, you can be a young lady, you can be in your mid, it does not matter. But right now for their acting division, and to send to New York, correct?
Exactly.
They need Asian and Hispanic women between 30 and 50, men and women, I'm sorry.
Yes, correct.
Right? So there's a lot going on. Also commercial and print, which basically means you don't have to be a giraffe. You don't have to be like 6 foot. You can be small like me and do commercial print, right?
Completely. Awesome. Completely.
So that's what commercial print is, you guys. Make sure you visit WilhelminaModels.com. It's a big deal. I've got Kelli Walters in the house. Jim came through. Jim, thank you for being here, too.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for tuning into Music Talk. We will hear you again, or you will hear us again next time. Thanks, Philly.